So I just couldn't see if anybody's in, but nobody's in. It's got tumbleweeds and stuff going on. So yes, I am down in the creature room today. And yeah, Matt might come on later. He's got something on at the moment. And John is the same. He said he'll try and get on after as well. Doesn't know how long he'll be. So I can't force people to... Oh, fudge. It's great when you press the wrong button, isn't it? Hi, Dazzy. You're right, dude. Yeah. So I can't force people to come in. So if they want to come in, they can come in. But I am going to start sending stuff out now that I've been getting myself sorted, and it's taking its time, believe me. And I'm still not even rang up for my about my results for my bloods yet. I need to. Oh, it's just, you feel like you're just chasing everybody. Ooh, making pancakes. Nice. Yeah, go on then. I'll have a pancake, please. You just send it across. It'll get here eventually, mate. So I've only got a few people in today. So I've got the madam running around, or as she's known as, Forest. She's running around doing her thing. She's been out for a while, so hopefully she'll go to bed pretty soon. Now this is, I hope everybody can hear me pretty well. I'm using a new web camera, so hopefully this is better. Just I do need to put a light over here, so I don't know what yet, but I will do. I do need to get a light to brighten it up a little bit because it is a bit dark in here. That's why I just leave them lights on. But I've just got the camera moved over so it's not reflecting and glaring too much. So there you go. So hope everybody's day has been good. It's been a little bit warmer today, which has been nice. And then later on, I went out to put stuff in the bins, and yeah, it's raining. It's like typical. Can't flip and make it up, can you? Definitely not. Why can't we post comments? This has been an absolute spanner. I don't flipping know. But I do know that I'm actually up on Facebook as well. So I'm live streaming there. So if I'm not live streaming from just YouTube, I'm live streaming on Facebook as well. So it's all good. So let's see. I've been pairing jumping spiders. So that's been fun. One male decided he was going to go and join the female, and I thought, she's still eating food. If you stay in there any longer, chances are she's going to eat you. So, and yeah, I've paired at least 3. I did try pairing a 4th one, but the male was having none of it. So I've got no food small enough for him, so I'm going to have to see what I can buy tomorrow. So, oh, she's coming around. Miss Forest. What else? My versicolor, or Carabiner versicolor, has an egg sac, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I haven't checked my Balfouri female. I've got 2 females, but one I know hasn't, but the other one, I've not seen her in a while. So I am going to have to check to see if she's got any offspring of her own. So it'd be cool if she has. It really will be cool. So what else? I do have a video out on Thursday. It's not out and about as of yet because the weather's still up and down at the moment. But we do have places planned. It's just getting there, isn't it, really? So that'll be nice. And I do know that I should be going to a creature show at the end of this month. So that would be fun. I can't go to all of them because basically I just can't afford it. Money doesn't stretch that far. I wish it would, but it just doesn't. So what else? I've been tidying up in this creature room. I'm still throwing bits of plastic out because some of the containers or the old enclosures for some of my creatures. I've thrown some away because I'm replacing some. So it just gives me more space, really. And that's what I want to do. My cheeks are a bit flushed because it's, oh, I can't see the temperature, but it was 27 degrees in here. So it's a bit toasty. So that's why I'm not wearing a t-shirt's behind me, actually. So I'm just in a vest top. So yeah, keep myself nice and cool. So that will be good. So, has anybody got any awesome plans going on? Like I said, I am going to start catching up on everything. It's just everything's been taking its time due to I'm still getting over being ill. It just seems to just lag. But I'm getting there. I suppose it's one of them things that happens, really. But Simon wants us to go at some point later on this year to a what the hell do they call them now? Where you can go and you can feed animals at a zoo, but obviously you've got to pay for it. So we are thinking of going on one, and we're actually thinking of going to one with polar bears. Obviously, you can't get in the enclosure with them because there won't be anything left of you. That's just, yeah, that's just stupid. But you will, from what we've been seeing, you feed them through the bars with some very, very long tongs. So there's loads that we've been looking at, because I do really want to go on some of them, because I do actually like feeding wild animals. I think that would be really, really cool, because they are basically wild animals, even if they're in a zoo. So, and obviously the money goes back into the actual organization of where you're at. So why not? It's always for a good cause, isn't it? So, this month I've got, not my birthday, I've got a family person who's got a birthday coming up. And then what have we got? Oh, we've got Mother's Day. Who has a mother that is very, very awkward to buy for when she's like me, I don't like flowers. So yeah, I can understand completely with her with that. But then she doesn't want jewelry because she's got loads of jewelry. She doesn't want any ornaments because we've bought loads of ornaments. So it really just narrows things down of what to buy her. And I keep telling her I'm not buying her alcohol every time it's birthday, Mother's Day, and Christmas. It's just no. Maybe I'll buy her some maybe once a year, but the other times I'd rather buy her something that's personal. So I do have actually something. So hopefully she likes it and doesn't grumble about it. But you never know with parents. They tend to, don't they? Yes, they do. What else? Then we've got Easter early this year, but I don't buy Easter eggs. Even for, obviously my children are all adults now, but my grandchildren, I give them money instead, because I think they get enough chocolate. So I'd rather give them money instead, so it could go towards whatever they wish, because children will be off for 2 weeks over Easter. It's not that we were looking at dates to see days to avoid when the kids are out and about, because sometimes you want to go to places, and when they get full of kids, it can be a bit of a pain. So right, sort out these dates, and then we're like, oh damn, Easter, 2 weeks, no. So yeah, I feel sorry for parents if they've got young children in school. They'll be like, for God's sake, I've only just got over Christmas and 6-week holidays. Hey, Steve. Do you want my link to come on, or is it you're still at work or something? Just let me know. Definitely let us know, please. It is very quiet. All I can see is tumbleweeds going across the room. Right, hang on a minute. Very quiet in here. Anything you can hear is the crickets. So, yep. Lots of crickets. Go away. Flipping flies. So I don't know whether it's just the UK that has Mother's Day. I think it's the 15th. I can't remember. I think it is the 15th of this month. Because I know not everything is in the same in, worldwide. But yeah, for the UK, it's the 15th of March is Mother's Day. So I don't know. Some of the things are dead cheesy that I know for a fact. Maybe younger parents may want it, but older ones are just like, nope, can't have certain creams. Oh, I can't have this for the bath. No, I can't have that. No, no. But then she's the mother that we bought her about 4 or 5 years ago. We bought her a bottle of mead and she thought it was bubble bath. Yep. I remember going to the bathroom, looks on the side. I'm like, why is her mead on the side in the bathroom? So brings it down. I'm like, why is this in your bathroom? Oh, I thought it was bubble bath. I'm like, really? Why? Why? Parents confuse me. They really do. Is there anything that you bought and the person that you've bought it for, it's completely mistaken it for something completely different? Is there anybody else there that's experienced that? There's got to be somebody. I can't be the only one that has bought something for somebody and they've turned around and thought, oh, I thought it was this. And you just look at them like, really? The label clearly says, and it's on the back, says alcohol. So sometimes it's a lot. It really is. And then because I don't watch mainstream TV, she's like, well, I can't talk to you about this that I've watched on the telly. Oh, you don't watch any of that, do you? There's nothing we've got to talk about. I'm like, yeah, there's a bit more to life than sitting and watching mainstream TV. Soaps are boring. I do not watch them. I do not entertain them. Do not like them. Like rom-coms, I don't like them. They're just annoying. Maybe when I was younger, and then you see your mum do it, and then you watch it and you get into it. But then when I've moved out, I did watch it, and then after a while, it's like, why am I watching this? There's more to life than watching this. I'd rather be doing something better. So that's what I do. Do not watch it. Do not watch any terrestrial TV whatsoever. I just find it's all repetitive. It's all full of adverts. They're all telling you what you need when you really don't need it. It's like they're trying to program your mind to get this item. And you're looking, it's like, do I really need this? If they're advertising takeaways. Yes, I know that takeaway's down there. It's been down there for years. Doesn't mean I'm going to go and buy anything from it. I can also say that I've not bought from somewhere like a McDonald's in I don't know how long. In fact, the last one was bought for me. In fact, it might have been, I think the last thing I ever had one was possibly one of their coffees, and that's it. I don't like the place. I think the fries they lace them with that much salt. Oh, no, thank you. And then obviously the burgers are all full of sugar on top. I mean, loads of sugar. That's why it looks all dead shiny on top. It's all the sugar they put on it. That's why it tastes nice. And then burgers, are just, yeah, there's so many chemicals in them. No, thank you. And I don't drink, fizzy drinks or soda. So, no, thank you. I mean, this is a fruit tea. I think it's cranberry and some other drink in it. So I buy the natural tea bags. Yes, they're more expensive, but I don't drink fizzy pop. And then after that, I'll be on to drinking water. So not boring, it's just preference of taste. That's what I enjoy. So Simon and I have been looking at places to go. So we just keep documenting, right, we're going to plan to go here, we're going to plan to go there. So we are doing it. So I'm a bit glad when everything gets going. Fair enough, I don't do abandoned places, but yeah, I like watching them. So yeah, that's why I like going to castles or museums or like stately homes, because they're great to go to. I like going to them, seeing all the history, because history, it's always good to learn from it. You need to learn from history to improve your future. So I enjoy yeah, I've always liked history anyway. I think this might be a quiet one tonight. If it is, I'm not going to be on till late because, yeah. See, crickets. That's what it sounds like in the silence. I know people like me reading sometimes horror stories. So it's up to you whether you still want me to do that at some point. I always try and find something different. I'm getting watched by one of my snakes at the moment. She's watching me, my female snake. Corn snake. She's looking at me like, when's dinner? But she doesn't get fed till next week because I feed her monthly now. Better for her. The bigger snakes all get fed monthly, and the smaller snake, she gets fed weekly at the moment until she's a bit bigger. So, yeah, that's it, Dazzy. The chat's normally hot by now, so I don't know what the fudge is going on. Like I said, Matt might come on. Depends. He's gone to what's he gone to? A talk at the moment. It's a UFO conference he's gone to tonight. So he might be on in time. I don't know. I'm not going to say, oh, you can only be there an hour, so you better get your butt back. It's not. No, doesn't work like that. So if he gets here in time, he gets here in time. If he doesn't, it's always next time. So I won't be again on until 2 weeks' time. So, yeah. I mean, the only reason why I was live last night is because the video got accidentally deleted, and I thought, I'm not making another one. I'm just going to show it on camera. I mean, people said that they wanted to buy some of the stuff, or I may do them as a giveaway. I don't know yet. At the end of the day, I'd rather somebody has them and enjoys them than just being left in a box. Best thing, really. So, yeah. I've got video for Monday, but my Monday ones are always creatures. Monday's always creatures, animals. What? What, you want to come on camera, do you? Bearded dragons down here looking at me. But yeah, Monday's animals, and Thursdays could be anything else. And I do my lives once a fortnight. I used to do it monthly, but then I went to like once a fortnight, because I thought if you go on every week, you start running out of things to talk about and people just get bored. So I don't do one every week. In fact, I've only done, this is my third one this year. So yeah. So I'll just be glad until things start getting back to normal. So that will be nice. 2 days ago, I was feeding my pet frogs, and I ended up with a frog on my shoulder. I opened the enclosure, feeding them, and the next minute, splat straight on my shoulder, and I looked, and it's like, what are you doing there? The frog's just looking at me like, hey. Well, Can't make it up. And then the bigger frog was stood at the front, but they put their little hands on the front of the enclosure, but the doors are open, so it's got them over the side, like, all right, Mum. So it's just funny. It's just how clever they are, really, because they know certain routines, they know they're going to get fed. I spray them, even though they've got the water bowl. I'll either clean it out, put fresh water in, and then I'll spray the frogs, and then I'll feed them. And as soon as I've started, doing the spraying and putting water in, they're at the front because they know the food's coming. And then they wait. So it's just quite funny, really. But the one that jumped on my shoulder, I think that was the female, believe it or not. So I've got 2 males and 1 female. And I don't think they would mate in there. They've been in there since they were babies. So doubt there'll be any offspring. The enclosure is not big enough for them to do that. And the water's it doesn't stay there long enough. I mean, I fill it up every day, but it does evaporate during the day. So there wouldn't be enough to put any frog spawn in there for them. So, yep, the joys. So, I don't know what else I've been up to. I do know that I'm getting a new storage box because I did actually mention last week that they'd sent me one that didn't have all the holes in. So that's getting sorted out. I do actually have a story that's coming out about, excuse me. Excuse me. I do have a story about something stupid that Amazon did, but not the actual company, it's the driver. It's so stupid, it's unbelievable. So that will be fun to see. So I've got that documented because I thought, how fit can you really be? You're meant to be a driver. You've got a map. Really? Sometimes I just wonder how these people get the jobs. I really do. So that's joyful. Do you know I've got some animals coming tomorrow? So that'll be joyful. Can't think of anything else. Yeah, I've got new animals coming tomorrow, so joyful. Joyful, joyful, joyful. So yeah. Oh, it's warm in here. The thing is, when I do it upstairs, I've got a table, but it's like a portable table, and I'll put it out, and the cats just think they're clever jumping on the table. Well, obviously, everything just falls straight off. So no good in the slightest. So yeah, I am going to start buying new things because obviously I bought a new got a new camera. I do want to get a sound device, so it'll either be attached to my phone, but I'll buy that. I do eventually want to get a camera because obviously I don't like always using my phone. Phones are good, but yeah, it can be used as a backup, the phone, you see. But I do eventually want to get a camera at some point. So it's just one of them I'll be saving up for. So a camera. So when I go out and about, that would be more fun. So chances are I'll be asking people about it because I do know I wouldn't have a flipping clue. But yeah, start doing that. So I am going to start buying, bits of equipment that's needed. So, and obviously anything that gets donated to this channel, it's not very often, and I'm not bothered because just watching is enough. And any money that I do eventually get from YouTube just goes back into the channel. So it's all good. So that's what I do, really. It all goes back into the channel. It helps towards me having to pay my son for petrol or whatever, I don't know whether he uses diesel. I'll just say fuel. It's a lot easier. So a lot easier to pay in fuel towards travel here, there, and everywhere. There is places we want to go to, but you find some places are not open until certain times of the year. So yeah, and then like the zoos that we do want to go to, but when the weather's rubbish, a lot of the animals are not going to be out on display because it's going to be, the weather's not going to be too nice for them. So that's another downer. It's a pain in the bum, but there's very little I can do about it. What are you looking at? Are you looking at my roaches, woman? She's not due to be fed. She just thinks she can eat everything. It's like when you've got a cat or a dog. They see the food and then they want it. Doesn't matter, they've just had the food. They want more and more and more. Let me just put this on because I don't like, oh, fudge. For some reason, the filter on here, it defaults the feature on here. It sends you to top messages, not all messages. So, and that's not just on mine, it's on other people's chats as well. And I'll be like, somebody's talking to somebody, but I don't see it. So why don't I see it? And it'd be because YouTube just puts them all to top messages now. So you've got to actually change the default to all messages now. It's a bit of a pain, but there's very little I can do. You're not eating them. You're not eating them. She's after the dubious. I actually leave some down for when I'm feeding the tarantulas. Don't worry, I won't be feeding any on screen, so you'll be safe. For any of the arachnophobes that are in the chat. So there will be some people. I try and save that for Mondays. So if you want to see anything like that, I am due to do some feeding videos anyway. Definitely. So if somebody wants to see that, then yeah, keep watching the Monday videos. Gives people more of a choice because not everybody likes the same thing. Everybody likes variety, because I do. I like the paranormal. I like going out and about. I like watching people do explores. I'd like to do more explores, but I can't because my body just says no. So that's why I go to all these other places instead. What else do I like? There's quite a few. Yeah, animals, zoos, nature. So I am meant to be talking to somebody at some point. I do need to go around and see her. And it's to talk about the history of Oldham. Hi, Kieran. You just got my notification. That's a bit of a delay. Been on for a while now. Real big delay. So I don't know what the fudge is going on. I don't know. Must be one of them days, I think. YouTube's fault. Yeah, it is. That's the thing. YouTube seems to be very slow sending out notifications. But you're not on Facebook anymore, are you? So I'd basically, because I do advertise it on Facebook, but you don't always get to see it, which is a pain. So let's have a look. Because I have sent some things out, but like I said, people are busy, and I don't expect people just to drop everything and run here. So yeah, the joys. But I am going to start up me giveaways again, but I've got to send this lot out. I haven't done it yet. Just every time I come to do it, something goes wrong. Like I said, I've been ill for a while, so I am going to do it. So I'm going to start looking at what there is and start packing it up and getting it out. Need to get rid of it. Send it to the people who wants it. It belongs to them. I've never been so long taking my time sending out giveaways. I mean, I did one on, well, I sent somebody a list. He's called Scott's Inverts, and he does a giveaway on Christmas Day, and he has quite a lot of stuff that he gives away. Hi, Andrea. And I donated something there, and I only just sent them out, I think it was last week, because the weather's been rubbish and they were live animals, so I never got round to posting them out because the weather was up, down, and then obviously at points as well I were ill, so it was like, right. So I managed to send them out, and they've got them, they're pleased with them, so I'm like, yes, glad, because I felt bad. You promise somebody something and then they don't get it, and you start thinking, oh, that's not good. So yeah. So I did actually say earlier, Mother's Day. Do you find it awkward? That's if your mum's still around, that is. Sorry if she isn't. But for Mother's Day, do you find it hard to buy for them? Especially when they're awkward and they don't want half the stuff that's easier to buy? Because I do. I find it really hard. And I don't always think it's a good idea to buy her alcohol. So what do you think, Kieran and Andrea? Yeah, Dazzy's making pancakes, but he's too far to send any to here. I think it's just going to be one of them days today. Very, very slow. So I won't be on for ages because people will just get bored and it'll be like, yeah, go to sleep. Whoa. Oh, the Beta Dragon's put herself to bed because I've had her out early today. So I've tired her out. Yes. So she's just looking at me dirtily like, you've had me out for ages. I've got a top idea for a great haunted night on Halloween. One night in Alcatraz. There's only one problem. You've got to pay for your flights over there, then your accommodation, then your food. And that's before you actually get in the venue, Kieran. So, yeah, it's a great idea, but having enough money for it is a slight problem. And chances are, for Halloween night, I bet it's booked up to the max. Because other people would have done it well in advance. I bet it's years in advance booked up. There's no way you'll be able to get in there. No way. Ooh. I'm just reading one of the notifications I got. So, So I'm sorry, Kieran, you're back to the drawing board on that one for Halloween. I'm due a night doing something somewhere. I really am. Just don't know where. Just things are so expensive nowadays. I mean, I suggested to Simon that he sells, one of his kidneys, but for some reason he doesn't seem to go for that. Don't know why. £5,000 for one night. Yeah, it is insane. But that's it. And that's not including, like I said, your flights over there and back, your accommodation, when you're staying in a hotel or wherever, and then your food. And, oh yeah, obviously you need spending money. So it's quite a bit of money. So, yeah, it's not money I've got. So for people who do them sort of experiences, it's good if you go as a group, then you can split the cost rather than it all being down to one person, one or two people. So it's better to split the cost. So, yep. Yeah, it's definitely cranberry and something. And it's still warm since it was made 8. So 5 hours ago. And it's still warm in that cup. And I already had another cup full of drink already. Had a flavoured coffee. I don't know what flavour it was. But only have up to 1 or 2 coffees a day because I find it dehydrates you. Oh, hello, Louise. Is that Louise? I can't fucking see that. My eyesight's rubbish. Yeah, Louise. Hi, Louise. So, yeah, make sure everybody hits the like, please. It's very much appreciated. It really just helps the channel out. And then it's meant to help with the notifications. Meant to. Doesn't always mean it does. It's meant to. Let's have a look. My mum. That's it. She's got lots of ornaments. She's got lots of jewelry. She's got keepsakes. I did got a picture. I took a picture of her dog and got it put onto canvas, and I bought her that as a present last year. So she liked that. But there's only so many ideas you can run out of. She's also got on the wall these wood things, and she used to keep mastiffs. No, she doesn't like flowers. She's like me, doesn't like flowers or a plant. So me and plants just do not work. I end up, no, I forget to water them half the time. I'll water the animals, but a plant, no. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? But I think I've got her something anyway. And so she better like it. Because I went to the farm shop, garden ornament. No. That's what I mean. It's hard. When they're older, they've got a lot of stuff. And it just becomes, it gets hard, and I'd buy them something. She's still got loads of things that I've bought and my sister's bought her in the past. And you're walking and like, oh yeah, I remember buying that. There's loads. I've even, because she likes Gremlins, I've bought her ages ago the Gizmo, not a plushie, it was something similar to that. She's had that. She's had Gizmo t-shirts. She's even had one with the type of dog that she's got, because the dog that she's got is called a Jug, which is basically, oh, what are they now? What type of dog are they crossed with now? No, she doesn't like inverts. Otherwise, I'd bring her some. No, Jug is between a Jack Russell and a pug. That's what a Jug is. Her dog's a designer dog. So, for books on the type of dog she's got, I bought her t-shirts. I think she's had a mug with it on. Like I said, I've bought a jewelry in the past. I used to, when I was younger, had a book, and it showed you how to do tapestry. So I did one in the name of Mum, and she's got that framed, and it's still up on a wall unit. So that's been there for years. I've seen stuff that I bought her when I was younger. That's all been displayed. She's still got it. But I know she likes alcohol, but I don't want to keep buying it her every time. Mother's Day, Christmas, birthdays, because it gets too much. Yeah, she's got like cuddly toys that's been bought for her. I remember buying her this brass ornament, and believe me, it weighs an absolute ton. It's about that high, and it were dolphins. Oh, hi, Dad. So I bought her that. She's still got it, and damn it. What about a blanket with a dog on it? that could be a future thing for, she does have one already, but I'm trying to think, that might be with one of her other dogs. But blanket with a dog on, maybe a future present. She likes meerkats, so I've got her a present for her birthday, because I got it and I forgot I'd already thought, oh, I'll use that for Mother's Day, but I've already bought her something now. I bought these all cakes, not really cakes, but they're like all bits and pieces from a farm shop, so it's all local produce. None of this stuff that's all from the supermarket that's got so many chemicals in, gonna make you really, really ill. So I bought her that for now. It's like a hamper. So yeah, chances are my sister will eat it all for her. So like I said, keepsake, she's had that. She's had key rings. What else? She's had loads. That's it. You start running out of ideas. So try and associate things around like she likes. Like obviously dogs, because she's always had dogs. And she's Irish, so I bought her stuff to represent Ireland, but a lot of it she can get sent from her family, because obviously they're in Ireland, and send her things out, or she's bought it when she's went over to Ireland to visit family. I don't know, Dave. Why? Yes, she is hard to buy for. So, you know, you run out of ideas. So, yeah, it is hard work. Very much hard work. So, hopefully you've all smashed the like. It would be appreciated if you hit the like button. Pretty please. Could come on, but not in right frame of mind. Okay, Dave, that's fine. I know you said you weren't feeling too good at the moment, so that doesn't matter. Not everybody's going to be in a real good frame of mind. But yeah, my mum's hard to buy for, because, like I said, anything to do with, she's got freaking huge shillelagh stick. She's got one of them. About bringing out, do you know what? I brought out, I did do a t-shirt and nobody was really interested, because I'm not really a big channel. So people are hard to impress. I do have wristbands, but I have displayed them on here. But again, it's hard work, because the one that I had, I'm not wearing one now. It's glow in the dark, and it says JG's Cats and Things. So I do have a wristband. But like I said, I've had t-shirts done. I think it might be still in my wardrobe, the one that I've got done. So yeah, t-shirts. I've had a t-shirt done, but if you want, I can start posting them up on me my videos at the end if people want to look. But the person that did them, I'd have to get hold of them again, because I don't know whether you'd still be doing them. I'd have to ask. But yeah, I did have t-shirts. So t-shirt and wristbands, and I think there was something else. I can't remember. It's been a while now. This was last year. Wristband. It's a red one. It's like one of these, but this is not the wristband. It's one of these type of wristbands that you get. These. But the one I've got, oh, actually, it might be in this bag. Actually, have a look. If they're here, I'll show you. And it actually glows in the dark. Oh, the fudge. Let's, the wristbands. Come on. The thing is, not many people do them, because they are expensive to get done. And then you find that people don't want to pay that. Yeah, it does glow in the dark, the one I've got. Yeah, because I think I've sent one. You've got one, haven't you, Dave? Which is it? Oh, here they are. These back. Hi, Anthony. So, whether you can see it, it's a bit hard to see it on camera. But it does say JG's Cats and Things on it. And it does glow in the dark. Oh, fudge. Up in the packaging. So, yeah. I mean, I was going to get more done. Hi, Dave. So I was going to get more done, but people just seem to have no interest in them. So I'm like, yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Those are the wristbands. And they glow in the dark. Hi, Rob. Olaf is doing really well. Oh, good. That'll be me. Oh, bloody hell, I forgot. Curly hair spider. Well, tarantula. I'm glad he is. So just getting off work. Oh, you are here, Anthony. All right. You UK based, Anthony, by the way, if you don't mind me asking. Sorry. Just being a nosy so-and-so. So, I know I'm waiting for Simon to get back because he finished work at 9 o'clock tonight. So, yeah, the joys of working late, eh? But there you go. What? Okay. Hang on a minute. I thought you put yourself to bed. You got a second wave. There's bearded dragon. Printing and smashing the new Oh yes, I know about the Resident Evil game. Simon's playing it. Simon's got it. Capital Show. Where's that now, Louise? Yeah, Simon's got the new Resident Evil, and he's been playing it, and he says, "Oh, it's brilliant," and it's like, oh, neck. So yeah, he's been on that, playing it in the US, and you're a truck driver. Ah, cool. So, what do you have in your truck? Is it food produce? Is it building materials? Or aren't you allowed to say? Kempton Racecourse in London. No, I won't be. I do want to go BTS, but it's just hard for me. If I can't get anybody to take me down there, I may attempt train. I don't know yet. It's just me pulling things around and everything and doing it all on my own. It is hard. Very hard. So London, no. No. We'll not be going. Will you come here, woman, and stop eyeballing me? Come here. But yeah, I'm going. The one that I want to go to is Barnsley. So looks like I'll be using an Uber to get there and an Uber back. So not much you can do about it. So I can't do loads of carrying. I mean, I've got like a trolley. Fungus gnat flies. I've got a trolley to pull it around, pull things around, but I'm not really going for more tarantulas. I shouldn't really, because I've got far too many at the moment, even though I get told there's no such thing as too many, but it's like, yeah, there is. Oh, by the way, Dave. Dave, are you still there, Dave? Dave. Yeah, okay, Louise. Dave, you still there? Dave. Was it? I drive to all 48 states, hauling storage containers. With people's belongings in it. Cool. PlayStation. Which is the best one? I don't know. See, the one that I got, I didn't get the 5 because I didn't think there was enough games for it. But then there've been rumors there's a PlayStation 6, so I don't know yet. No, not you, not Glasgow Dave. I want the other Dave. No, not you. The other Dave. Mad Manx Dave. I want to ask him a question. That's all. Keep forgetting. Yeah, what? Has your Versicolor got babies yet? Oh, don't start. I was in the animal room. Yeah. Has your Versicolor, has she got babies yet? Or is she on an egg sac yet? Hi, Dee. Not yet. You've paired 2. All right. Well, I know mine is. She's got an egg sac. So I'm like, yes. I've still got the male. He's still going. And I've still got me male Balfouri. I've still got him as well. Got him eating. I've got them both eating. I'm all itchy. Why, have you got some sort of illness or a bug? I was saying earlier, one of the tree frogs a few days ago, I was feeding them, and one of them jumped out and landed on my shoulder. So, you know, Eurytus. What's that? Convoy. Bloody hell. You're showing your age now, Kieran, but I've seen Convoy as well. It was with Chris Christopherson. But yeah, you're showing your age now. Convoy. But yeah, storage containers. Bile acid under the skin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that you can get itchy when you've got problems to do with. Hi, Adrian. Yeah, Simon's not here at the moment. He should be home soon from work, but he will be home soon. Liver itch, yeah. I've heard that you get itchy from it. Not good. Is there anything that you can take that helps to calm it down a little bit? You're not having the dubious. Bloody hard work, this bearded dragon. No, you get fed again tomorrow. The dubious for the tarantulas, them ones. You know, when I've got to feed some of the tarantulas and antihistamines. Yeah. What antihistamines do you take? I take fexofenadine. Quite strong. Yeah, it's pretty old, Anthony, so don't worry about it. I think it's 80s, from the 80s. I'd have to look it up. Let's have a look. Oh, and the other one is running low, this phone. I could do it on my computer, but I'm not messing around. But that's one thing I want to buy. I want to look at that. Is possibly another screen or do different things for the computer. I don't know yet. It's all future projects, so you got to think about. Oh, 9 a.m. At least it's not silly o'clock for you, Dee. I don't know how you do it when you get up early. Right. Movie Convoy. Oh, I was wrong. So 1978 Convoy. So there you go. 1978. So, flipping heck. I know I've seen it, but I was pretty young when I've seen it. It came out when I was born. You're born in 1978 then, Kieran? So, yeah, I do remember watching it when I was younger. I've seen it, I mean, obviously watching the old terrestrial TV, I'd seen it on there. That's the last time I've seen it. Might have been on Sky or something, you know. But, yeah, I don't watch any of that. I just find it all boring and very repetitive. And, oh, I've never, Kostarami. Kostarami. Do you know what? 40 years old, yeah, it is. Oh, the CBS, yeah, they do. Yeah, let's have a look. Yes, I know you're charging slowly. Not that I'm bothered. Let's have a look at the name of this. I think I've heard of that one, but it's not. Phone's been a muppet. See, I've been on fexofenadine for a very long time. It's phone has been a spanner. T. And is it TY? Has it found it for me? Yes, it has. Oh, that's why. Well, that's to lower cholesterol and treating the itch from liver. Cholestorami is a bile acid sextrant. I can say that right. Used to lower high cholesterol, treat itching from liver disease, and manage certain types of diarrhea. Ooh, not very nice. It works in the digestive tract by binding to bile acids to prevent their reabsorption. Yeah. I hate it when I get my words wrong. Reabsorption, forcing the body to use LDL cholesterol to make more. Common side effects include severe constipation, bloating, and stomach pain. Joys. Definitely joys. Not nice at all. Not good, mate. Definitely not good. Hello, Moon. Hope you're okay. The frogs here are going crazy. So noisy and egg bubbles floating. More babies happening. I put a short up a few hours ago. I have the growing frog going off. Sounds like a chicken. Oh, I love it. Yeah. I mean, so the frogs, they know as soon as they're getting fed, they come straight to the front of the enclosure. They know right away. They're pretty clever, really. I mean, the big one, he always comes to the front and he puts his big hands, on the front when I've got the doors open. But the other one, it's female, and she's jumped out a few times now. But the other day, like I said, she ended up on my shoulder and it was just looking at me like to say, "Oh, hi." So very, very funny. Dee's not in Texas. Dee's in Australia. She's from down under. So that's where Dee lives, in Australia. So, yeah. I actually thought this bearded dragon would be tired by now because that's why she's been running around a bit. The joys, yeah, saying good day. So I've got family in Australia myself, so there you go. Has Anthony gone? Sorry if I've missed if Anthony's gone. Oh, he's in Atlanta, Georgia at the moment on his way to Dallas, Texas. Whoa, nice. Well, Anthony, safe travels anyway, mate. How do bearded dragons have eggs? Well, normally they come out of their their rear end. You know, the same area where they go to the toilet, cloaca. So yeah, but I don't know. She's not really had any false eggs. I'm glad, really. They have the phantom pregnancies. But it's all good. I don't want to breed my bearded dragon. I think there's enough of them out there. So same as me, my gecko. Any of the gecko. Well, the leopard gecko. That's a female. I won't breed her. The male crested gecko. When they said, "Oh, we've got a male," I'm like, "All right, fair enough." I meet people from all over the world in my travels. That's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool. Oh, you're at home. Oh, that's cool. Normally, you're busy going to work and stuff like that, or you're going to work. So it's good that you're home. Is it your day off work, or have you been to work today, Moon? I'd love to go to Australia, but just money again. And I know enough people out there. So I talked to a few people. In fact, I talked to somebody that were in the old chat days on Yahoo. Yeah, Yahoo chat rooms. Still talk to a few people from there. So that's how I met quite a lot of people. Used to sit there and chat to them all. People are like, "Oh, I won't go because of all the native animals," and it's like, really? Give it a break. I'd still go. I always say the chances are of running into them are very, very slim. But then you'd still be you still have to be careful. But we have snakes, but we don't really see them that often. There is snake. People don't realise there's snakes in the UK. Yeah. Majority of the animals are all in the outback. There's not many of them in the residential areas. So I wouldn't be bothered that much. Aussie has cyclones up the top end, monsoon weather. Ooh. So what time of the year do you normally get that, Dee? Because you'll be coming to the end of your summer now, won't you? You'll be going into what do you call it? Autumn? Or as Americans call it, fall. UK call it autumn. So yeah. The only things that we get majority of the times is flipping torrential rain. It's horrible. Yes, autumn now. Thought as much. Do you experience any snow in Australia, or the part of Australia that you're in, Dee? I mean, where I live like up on a hill, so it can get pretty windy up here. Yeah, Moon's in Miami. The wet season, up top end, rain, rain, rain. Yeah, we'll get a lot of that rain. Yeah, they'll say when it gets a little bit warm. So if it gets a little bit warmer in the UK, the next minute they're like, "Oh, we're having a ban. Oh no, you can't use the hose pipe. Oh, we're in a drought." And it's like, really? All the rain that we have, and they suddenly start coming out with saying we're in a drought. It's like, give it a break. We don't have extreme weather like some places. So sometimes I can never understand where they're coming from with all of this. I really don't. I want that good. That's better. Oh, the blizzards. Yeah. Bet you can't. That's going to be awful when you're driving in that. Not good. See, that's it. You get the extreme weather, like I said. You'll get snow that's really, really deep. Yeah, the UK gets a few inches and that's it. Everything stops. Everything. And it's like, how do these other countries survive? Yeah, UK gets a little bit and then that's it. Everything. Oh no, so much. You can't do this, you can't do that. It's like, really? Aussie has huge snowfields. Was it Hotheram and Falls Creek? Too cold for you? Yeah, I bet. I bet. I don't like the cold. I absolutely hate the cold. I'm living in the wrong country. I really am. I hate the cold. I like it nice and warm. So yeah. But the cold, nope. So I like being nice and toasty in here. It's really nice. Can't put comments to some days. I don't know about that. Australia is the furthest country you can go for a holiday. Yeah, well, like I said, I got family out there as well, so it's family and there's people that I know out there, so it's all good. I just wish I could afford to go and visit. I really would. Maybe one day. I mean, they've got the cutest little jumping spiders. So tiny. So tiny. Your Central Victoria, Gold Country, Gold Rush area. Aaron detects and finds a bit. Ah, cool. Trying to think. I'm sure my uncle's in Victoria. But they built their own house out in Australia. Because he said he wouldn't live the other part of Australia because he said it was too cold and didn't like it. He lives in the warmer part of Australia. So, yeah. I'm sure it's Victoria reason. Yes, I know what a dunny is, Kieran. Why would you want to block the toilet up? I mean, that just seems really silly. There's no need for it. Yeah, I don't think he's in Queensland. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to look for his address to find out which part of Australia he's in, because I haven't got a clue. Thunderbox and Dunny. There you go. Thunderbox. I do actually like that name. That's a pretty cool name. I don't know whether I've got it. I've got it somewhere. And it was somebody that I don't really talk to them anymore. They just vanished. But they sent me all postcards and they were all Australia slang words. Well, quite funny, really. I can be in one place where it's below freezing and then drive to a place when it's 40 degrees in the same week. It's crazy. Yeah, well, there's quite a lot of there's some warm parts in America, isn't there? So you've got Florida. I'd love to go and visit Florida. How far is Australia? I don't know. You'd have to look on a map, Kieran. Let's just say it's not close. That's why they're a day ahead of us, Australia. Australia's a day ahead. They're already into Friday now. We're still on Thursday. They're already in Friday because Dee said it was 9 a.m. when she came in. So yeah. And then some parts of America's like I think they're 5 hours behind us. 24-hour flight. Yeah, I thought so because the times You're a day ahead of us, so there you go. There you go. Oh dear. Yeah, last time I checked, it was 27 degrees in here, so nice and warm. It's how I like it. So, but I couldn't sleep in here though. Could not sleep in here. Chances are there'll be an escapee roach in here somewhere, but they're kept in this room. They can't get out because I'll go around trying to block up as many holes as I can. And I blocked up the recent one is right in this corner, and I don't feel a draft very much from that anymore. So that was funny. Oh, hi, Steve-O. You all right, dude? You have to come up on here one day. What's the snow season? What do you mean? What the snow season? Eh? Oh, did you hear about the penguin? What arrived in Cornwall when that tanker cracked its oil tank? No, I didn't, Kieran. I did not. That's good to hear, Steve. So what, have you been up to anything good? Yes, 9:10 here, 11 hours ahead of you, but our daylight savings ends soon, back an hour. Yeah, and ours changes. Ours will be going back an hour the end of this month. I think it's the last Sunday of this month. Then you go forward. Yeah. So then this, that bright thing that we get in the sky every now and again, the UK doesn't really see it very much, you see. No, we can't win as a heat wave. We moan. That's hot. And then when it's freezing cold. No, I like it when it's hot. I love it hot. I don't like it cold. Do not like it. So I always say to people when they're sitting there moaning, like, oh, it's too hot. It's like, yeah, you'll be soon moaning when it's too cold. I hate it cold. Keeping busy as always. Just been on a networking event on Zoom with 150 people, business of USA mainly. Oh, cool. Yeah, the times are different, but then it's how the world is, isn't it? It is how the world is. Tis awkward. But then if we didn't have social media, we wouldn't be able to talk to people, would we? A retired builder from Cornwall was walking his dog on the beach and saw his penguin. He took the penguin home, nursed it back to health, let it go. Now, every year, the penguin swims 12,000 miles. Nice. Back to England. Nice. Hawaii is 23 hours behind. Yeah, really crazy. Definitely. Because it's nearly 10:15 in the evening. That builder's got a friend for life. Yeah, unless it gets eaten by let's see, an orca, maybe a shark, whale, sea lion. They've got quite a few predators. Quite a few. But they do look so cute, penguins are. They do. They look so cute. I mean, we wouldn't know if the pigeon that we had last year, whether they came back or not, because we let them go in the back garden because they were found round the front, but it was easier to let them out back because they would have known where they were. They were found not too far from my house. So we kept the pigeon for 4 weeks and eventually got its strength up, and then we let it go. There is an actual video on here about the pigeon as well. pick up a penguin. Yep. I do think they are cute creatures, and I've seen quite a few, you know, like in the zoos and everything like that. But it would be nice to go and visit an island full of them, you know, in their natural habitat. Now that'd be pretty cool. Really cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, your eyes are getting a bit sore. I think it's because this room's pretty dry, that's all. I'll be right though. I'll live. So, dangers of fishing nets and plastic. Yep, that's very, very true. Very true indeed. There's just so many things that can get them. Have you seen a video of mine rescuing that little chick from a cat? No, I haven't. I have not. I mean, oh, we rescued a bird from one of my cats. It was in my old house. But Matt was on here with you. He put a message on his channel. He might be coming on. He might be on his way home. Let's have a look. Obviously, I won't put the sound on because then there'll be an awful lot of reverb. I'm not having that. I really won't. Let's have a look. Oh, look. Go to. Thank you. So said 9:30. Oh, it's over. Hey? It's over. No, shut it, please. I haven't got anything here. Don't see anything. Shorts. Is it a short? Oh. So let's have to have a look. I don't really want to listen. Yeah. Mine is E.T. Phone Home. Oh, your favourite film of the 80s, E.T. Yeah. I do actually need to go through my old DVDs because I've still got DVDs I thought when my children used to live here, and I want to get rid of them obviously because I don't need them. Don't want to sit and watch children's DVDs, so I need to get rid. So that would be joyful, but we don't need them. We rescue lizards from the fur kids. Yep. Oh yeah, like I said, I've rescued a bird. I think it were a sparrow. Can't remember what it was. And I remember taking it to the vets. So whatever happened to it, I don't know. Do not know. But my cats are inside cats. But at one point at the old house, she'd been out and she'd gone out into the garden and she brought back a bird. And all she'd done was hurt its wing, and that was it. It was still alive. So quite amazing, really. Proves how resilient cats are. Just they believe that we're rubbish hunters and they need to catch food for us. So yeah, the joys. So yeah, Simon's only just got home. So yep. Well, let's see if Matt comes on or not. He might be trying to come on. So yeah. So I was saying earlier, if any of you have still got mothers that are still around, what have you bought them? Have you bought them anything really good for Mother's Day? I just find as parents get older and older, and you've bought them that much stuff, you run out of things to buy them. I mean, that's one thing. We've taken her out for food, so you know. We took in a new puppy rescue, needed an urgent home, 5-month male, mini foxy and Chihuahua. Named him Rex. Oh, you bought your mum a bag of sugar. Oh dear, really? Your Mother's Day is in May. Ours is in 15th of this month in the UK. So it just proves how it differs from each country, really. But like I said, I run out of things to buy her because she's. Let me see if I can get this down a bit. Oh yeah, there we go. It's a bit better. Yeah, I've run out of things to buy her. Nothing as of yet, but we'll perhaps make something. Yeah. But then you're the one that did my t-shirt, aren't you, Steve? So there you go. Father's Day, it's September. I don't know when Father's Day is. I don't. Just started talking to my dad. Not this December, the December before I started talking to him. So yeah, just started talking to him again. So yeah. Let's have a little look. Like I said, I don't know when it's Father's Day. They don't seem to promote it as much. 21st of June. There you go. So I've got Father's Day, 21st of June. Yeah, okay. So this month I've got Mother's Day, then I've got my dad's birthday. So I've got him something. So it's all good. It's on its way here. Now, Father's Day, you have spelt it wrong, Steve. You should take the letter R out, and then you spelt father, Father. Take the letter R out, and you spelt it correctly. Put the lottery on, everyone, this week. 106. Was it 5 million? All right, fair enough. Yes, but the chances of winning, there you go, Steve. But the chances of winning is very, very slim. Winning a small prize, yeah, big prize. Well, they always say you got to be in it to win it, which is true, really, isn't it? Really true. Yeah, that's fine, Steve. But if somebody does spelling mistake, and if I know what mistake it is, then I'll just tell you. I'm not going to sit there and take the absolute piddle out of you because I know lots of dyslexic people. So there you go. I usually get my mum a new fluffy bath sheet towel every year. She loves my tradition for years. That's nice. Yeah, bath towels. But I've got loads. I've got loads. I usually buy myself one. The last ones I've been buying are all Nightmare Before Christmas. So yeah, very nice they are. So obviously I'm on the computer today, but last week I was on my phone, but I was upstairs. Whew. I want to take this snake skin out, but I don't trust this snake because she doesn't like me, this snake. She's the only one that tries to bite me. The rest are all fine. She's all right. Moody so-and-so. Let's get this snake skin out. Oh, I know who this is. Well, that's cool. Leave that there. So, what are you looking at me used to? You're not due to be fed until next week. Oh, your skin's... Yeah, I'm going to have to take that out, aren't I? Take it out later. Norway snake skin. from Norway. This is a corn snake. Do you free the skins? Nah, not really. Should do, but I don't. Oops, all the bits are going on the floor. Just means I'm brushing it up again. So, I'm just trying to think when they're due to now. It's not shed in a while. I know we shed the ball pythons. Some look great pressed behind glass. Some do. They really do. It depends. See this one, because now I'm pulling it all out. It's just ripped. But I give them to somebody that I know that's got isopods, and they'll use the skins. I used to have isopods, but I got rid. So, but the bigger snakes would look good. But you know, the biggest snakes I've got at the moment are me ball pythons. I've got nothing bigger. I don't think I'd have the room for them, to be honest. Otherwise, I would get something bigger. But I prefer to be or have snakes that I know what size they're going to get to. Hello, Ant. Hope you're all right, dude. Isopods. No. Isopods. 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 Or as we call them, woodlice. A huge black snake skin found on our property. Nice. Very nice. I wonder what snake that's from. I'm just looking to see if anybody's left any presents in there, but they haven't, so we're all good. What are you looking at, you? Eh? Not due your food this week. So there you go. Trying to think what snake that would be. Could it be something like trying to think what, because I know you got your taipans and king brown snakes. Probably from the red belly black. All right. Nice. Very nice. Oh. The hog nose is being a pain in the bum. I mean, she's been trying to climb again. Your electric bill must be insane. No, not really. Because I've got my oil-filled radiator in here, so that keeps it quite warm in here. So, yeah. And then the lights all go off at a certain time as well in here. I've already turned quite a few off. Oh, the bearded dragon's put herself to bed again. I'll be turning her light off soon, because then she'll be going to bed soon. I've not really got much to do in here because I've already done a lot of feedings before I came on it, you know, did me live. Who says that? Would I have an anaconda? Not really. I mean, I know somebody mentioned that they're getting an anaconda, or they've got one. But at the end of the day, it's one of them you couldn't look after it on your own. If you're feeding them, you could have somebody with you just in case. Because big snakes, you have to have somebody, I think they call it, where you're spotting somebody. So, yeah. There you go. Chicken flies. So the electric's not that bad, really, because I don't really put the heating on much, because the heat in this room rises up upstairs, and I don't go in the front room. I don't like the front room. It's just got a really bad atmosphere in there. Do you not like it? I go in there every now and again if I have to go into the fridge to go and get like veg for the roaches, or if I have to get veg for Forest. But realistically, I don't like going in the front room. How the animals, yeah, there is. I mean, that's where Proving Demons and Dan from Exploring with Fighters did. And Proving Demons, he's been here a few times, but there is a really bad vibe. It does calm down every now and again, and then it amps up again, then it calms down for a while. So what people don't realize is the paranormal is not like the movies where you see things kicking off every 2 minutes. It just doesn't do that. It really doesn't. So Simon knows I don't like the front room. He knows. I walk in, I'm like, nope, don't like this room. Just some really bad vibes. So, yeah, not good. But I like it. In my room, I come in here. I've been in here for bloody, for hours. And sat in here to stupid o'clock. What is the ghost? Let all the animals out. Why would it let all the animals out? That's silly. No, the ghost wouldn't let all the animals out. No. Chances are I'd bloody hunt the thing down. No. So I don't know. Like I said, a lot of the things that you see on TV is not always the same. A lot of it's all amped up for a movie. So you see all these things kicking off. It doesn't always go that much. So yeah. The joys of animals. That's all I can say. Animals, residual. It could be, because this house, I did the history on it, and it was from 1910. But the woman next door says hers is older. So obviously these houses are like a terraced houses. Hi, Abandoned Landscapes. That'd be Keith. If you want me to put the link in, you can come on if you wish, dude. Oh, I'd actually need to meet you up at some point, dude. Would be nice, since you're in Manchester and all that, or round and about. So yeah, everything's good. Hope you're all right, mate. So yeah, I think some of it could be residual, but I do think there's some sort of intelligence as well here, so I'm not too sure. So let's have a little look. There's the fudging. Da, 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 da. Sorted. But yeah, I know Steve-O's put it up as well. Animal spirits too, no doubt. I wouldn't be surprised with animal spirits. But animal spirits wouldn't bother me. It'd be nice to see animals that have passed away that we've had previously. That would be great to see. That really would. I mean, we have seen a cat from, and it's not my own cats, like from the corner of the eye, and you look and it's like, where is it? Yeah, I've seen it a few times. So it is very, very bizarre. Very bizarre. Our old cat, Alvin, still, well, jumps on the bed. Oh, that's cute. Really cute. Oh, dear. So I'd love to say that. Was it? On a spider, what's the back end called? Where the spinnerets are? I can never remember half the names. I'm terrible at the names of them. Ghost Alvin. That's cool though. I've heard of people say that before. They felt an animal jump or get on the bed with them, even though it's not there. Some tarantulas and spiders got some really long spinnerets, really big. So yeah, I think if I'm due to feed anybody, got a question for everyone. If you was an animal, which animal would you be? Do you not know? That's one thing I've never really thought about, what animal I would like to be, because there is plenty of cool animals. Just know at some point would like a dog, but obviously not quite yet. Yes, the bed shakes like how she used to clean his ears, how he used to clean his ears. You'd be a bird, Kieran. What type of bird, or just a bird in general? There's many different types of birds, isn't there? So you'd have to define which species of bird would you like to be. I'll tell you birds that I've liked. That's on a video in it here from years ago, and that was the Eurasian eagle owl, a pigeon. Why do you want to be a pigeon? I think the Eurasian eagle owls are beautiful, majestic birds. Beautiful. But pigeons, pigeons that get bad rep, even though they were more domesticated by humans from people were using them, weren't they, to send messages? And now, obviously, they don't need them anymore. But now they're used to living around people. So, yeah. People don't want them around anymore. It's like, well, you've done your purpose now. Go on, clear off. It's not fair, really. Wedge-tailed eagles are amazing. Nice. Pigeons never get lost. True. I've actually got a video of that pigeon that we found last year, and the day that we released the pigeon. So that's all in here. A few people raise pigeons near me. Cool. Very cool. I mean, where I am now, when we look out the window, there's jackdaws. There's a couple of jackdaws that rise on the opposite roof, and if any birds go on there, wow, they get their ass kicked. It's mad for how territorial they are. So it's like, it's loads. You won't see any pigeons on the roof across the way because the jackdaws won't have any of it. Definitely not. I mean, I used to have a pet. I've had pet birds when I was younger. So magpies are a pain. Why? I know they make that really bizarre noise. That really, really weird noise that they make. It's very distinctive. What are jackdaws? Jackdaws are like a type of. They're in the family of the crow, the ravens. They're the same type of bird. Blackbirds. Yeah, mainly ravens and crows. Freaking huge birds. Beautiful though. The bully, all the other birds and animals. Well, yeah, I suppose they do, don't they? But they're in the same type of family as well. They're quite intelligent because you can actually get them to talk. Yeah, I've heard of magpies attacking people. I've heard of magpies even attacking cats. Swooping mongrels. Yeah, I've actually heard of them attacking people before. So, yeah, I'm well known for it. No, well, not really just gold, Kieran. Mainly magpies are meant to like shiny things. That's what they say. They like something that's shiny, and they decide that's what they want. So they are gorgeous birds, but yeah, they can be bullies. But they're all like, was it carrion? So yeah, they'll eat meat. I mean, you'll get some other birds that will just eat, bits of berries and stuff like that. But then them magpies and crows, jackdaws, ravens will all eat, other birds that have died or worms. And yeah, I had a crow land in my hood once. I crapped it and found out it was an escaped pet. Oh, you shit yourself. That would have been hilarious to see. A chicken play noughts and crosses. Yeah, I don't think chickens are that intelligent, to be honest. Not to play noughts and crosses, anyway. Oh dear. I do a lot like watching videos of people that have they've come across animals that they've reared up. But the thing is, when you get things like certain animals, they imprint on you, and then you can't let them go. So basically, when they've been out of the wild for so long, you can't put them back. So yeah, can be a bit of a problem, really. Oh well. Do you know what, Keith? I'd love to have seen that, mate. I'm surprised you didn't have brown pants. Oh, you're coming out again, are you? You're going to come over to me? Come on. Come on. What are you chasing? I don't know what she's chasing. They've been bearded dragons these days. That's it. The native in Australia, bearded dragons, aren't they, Dee? There is an awful lot of, I've noticed, AI videos. You'll sit and watch it, and then you're like, is that AI? Why? I looked at my kids and was gutted they didn't film it. I bet, mate. Like, children, come on, you're fired. Imagine if Apple designed a mobile phone that can understand dogs barking. You got an iPhone? No! How dare you? Oh dear. Have you heard this, Forrest? He's got an iPhone. How dare he? Stumpy tails and blue-tongued lizards. Ah, yeah, because I've seen the picture that your husband found one in their boot. Blue-tongued lizards. They are cute. Real cute. But it's the jaw pressure on some of them as well. Bloody hell. Because you can feel it. Even the small ones, when they nip you or something. Oh, like, she's grabbed me by accident, and then she's looked at me horrified, like, oh, I've just grabbed the human. What am I going to do? And I just look, and it's like, it was an accident. Imagine if animals could talk. Some animals can talk. You can teach crows, jackdaws, ravens, magpies can talk. Those are the wild ones. People have taught budgerigars, have taught different types of parrots. Shingleback lizards are scary. I don't know what they are, so let's have a look, see what a shingleback is. Let's have a little look. Shingle. No, not shingles. Shingleback lizards. Oh, they're quite stumpy, aren't they? most commonly known as the shingleback skink. Always a type of skink. Or shingleback lizard or bobtail lizard is a short-tailed, slow-moving species of blue-tongued skink. Three of its 4 recognized subspecies are found in the Western Australia, where the bobtail name is most frequently used. They look pretty cool. I bet they've got some bloody jaw pressure on them. At least they don't have any, hello Tyler. They don't have any type of venom glands in their mouth, and they bite on you. Chubby ones, big blue tongue. Nice. See Tom Aspinall signed with Eddie Hearn. What's that about, mate? I haven't a clue what you're on about, Tyler. No venom. Yeah, I've looked. They don't have any venom. But some, like, was it Gila Monsters? Gila Monsters, sorry. In America, they've got like venom glands, and they chew on you to extract the venom and to get it into the wound, and apparently can make you really ill. So it's like, I know me Hognose, she's got venom. Leatherback, you get tortoises that are leatherback tortoises. Oh, no, leatherback turtles. Duh. Sheesh. So there you go. But I've been to a few marine life places, so I've been to a few of them. Some of them are really, really cool. Really cool. I do need to go to another one. Yeah, what? Argona has bad fungus on their teeth, infections bite. Yeah, some of them do though. So it depends on what they're eating. It's not exactly like they're gonna have food and then they're gonna go around the corner and they'll be there with a toothbrush, they're brushing their teeth. It's not gonna work. So it's like if your cat or your dog bites you, they'll get infection from their teeth because it's whatever's on their teeth. So right, you can clean them, but it's going to be there, isn't it? So yeah, not good. Really not good. I do think I'll be ending this at 11 anyway. I think it's just going to be a very quiet night, but I am going to start doing the giveaways pretty soon. Again, like I said, I've got to get all this stuff that I've still got sent out. I've not got it sent out yet, and I will do. I'm going to start sending it out. So, yeah. Cats, the keeper of the underworld, Egyptian. Keeper of the underworld. The keeper of the underworld is, oh, bloody hell. I forgot the name, but it's not cats. Cats were worshipped in Egypt. That's why they have Bastet. Komodo dragon's cousin, not as big. Fair enough. Yeah. Flipping Komodo dragons are huge. Massive creatures they are. Well, yeah. Really nice. Beautiful, but yeah, I wouldn't have one as a pet. Yeah. Even if I had a license, it'd be like, no, I think I'd just look at them in a zoo or look at them on a wildlife program. So good enough for me, that. So yeah. Hades. Yeah, Hades. Yeah. Cerberus. Yeah, Cerberus, the three-headed dog. I was going to say, I didn't think it were cats. They were worshipped in Egypt. So there you go. The moment I couldn't think. Egyptians even mummified their cats, buried them. Yeah, they did. Hello, DR. Yes, they did. They buried them with their owners. So yeah, they were definitely worshipped. And that's where cats mainly come from. Dog was the ounce of basketballs. Was it a Dane dog? Hey, I haven't a clue what you're on about, Kieran. I have not got a clue. I know one of my snakes, I think it's her, she's named Ouroboros, which is named after the, oh, for flip's sake, I've forgotten now. The snake that eats its own tail. So that's what I called her, Ouroboros. All my snakes haven't got names because I can't bloody think of half of them, but I do know a small finger snake, corn snake. She's called Ember. I think Egyptians believed they protect people after death. Yeah, Hounds of the Baskervilles. Ah, fair enough. That would be Sherlock Holmes and all that. And all that. Very technical, aren't I? But yeah. See me having an early night tonight, but I've got loads of things that are coming tomorrow. I've got more substrate coming. That's coming tomorrow. I've got animals getting delivered tomorrow. And there was something else I can't flip and remember. So yeah, the joys. I used to watch all them old programs on TV. Sherlock Holmes. I walked into an orb. I think that was web. I walked in an orb web last night in the garden. Ah, damn strong webs. Yeah, I bet they are. They have to be. The things that they need to catch. Definitely. I'm going to be turning some of these lights because I did actually pair some jumping spiders. But one of them didn't go too well. She didn't eat it. It's just the male wasn't interested. So I think I need to feed the male up and then see how he is. Hopefully I'll get some food for him tomorrow. The joys. The spiders we get in this room are called, oh, what the fudge are they called now? Cellar spiders, and damn, they're annoying. They're just everywhere. But if they're in a different room, like where the cats are, then they're taking their lives in their own hands, or in their case, legs, because the cats get hold of them. Yeah, they're not coming back from that. Definitely not. The cats. That's why the cats are not allowed in this room. It's a cat-free zone. So, yep. I do know I don't think I'll be getting any more snakes. I think I've got enough with this eight snakes. So my cat eats. Oh, daddy long legs in the summer. Yeah, well, that's what they do. Cats go after anything that moves. If there's like flies in the room where the cats are, they go after them. And they're pretty good at it as well. Really good. So yeah, anything that moves that shouldn't be with them, they'll go after them. So it's quite funny, really. I've not seen daddy long legs in a long time, to be honest. Very rare to see them. Used to see them all the time, but saying that, if you did see any, the cats would have them as well. 8 snakes. Yeah, got 8 snakes. So it's enough. But the bigger snakes don't get fed till next week, and the smaller snake, she'll get her food tomorrow. So the bigger snakes all get fed monthly now. They're not big enough now, so it's better for them, really. You don't You don't want a snake that's overfed. It's just not good. Really not good. You want them to live a lot longer. So, well, that's what I want anyway. I want my snakes to live. I mean, before I got really, really ill, the first time, this is when I was finding out what was up with me, symptoms, and how to regulate my medication. I'd had my 2 king snakes, obviously in separate enclosures, because king snakes eat other snakes. So they were in separate enclosures, but I had them for about 11 and a half years. But because I got that ill, I didn't like not bringing them out of their enclosure. And I felt like I was neglecting them. So I gave them away. I felt really bad, but I did give them away in the end because I felt like I was neglecting them. So, yeah. Do you feed them? No, I don't feed them live prey. No, it's all frozen forward. So when I buy them already frozen. And then I'll leave them in the room to thaw out on their own. And then once they've thawed out, I feed them to the snakes. Because this room's pretty warm anyway. Next door has birds. So mice and rats run around along their fence. Dogs don't approve. I bet they don't. That's it, bro. When there's things like that, because obviously the food's all going to get dropped on the ground. So the rats and mice will be having a party, won't they? So I've seen one live mouse, and it didn't last that long. Because we tried, it was in the kitchen. And we've never seen it since. And we've not seen anything since. So we must have scared the absolute crap out of it. But damn, the humans are not scared of me. Run! Quite funny, really. So, yeah. But this house, you very rarely see anything like that. Because like I said, I've got cats. So when the house that I lived in before, it was on a housing estate. Oh, it was so horrible. There was so much. There was mice all the time. Cats were having a field day. They really were. But the thing is, mice carry a disease called toxic plasmosis, which can be passed on to your cats. And then once they ingest it, and then it comes out in their poo. And thing is, if you've not got any gloves, it can, when you're cleaning the cat toilet out, it can make humans really, really ill. So yeah, you have something you've got to be careful with. So between the rats and mice, and obviously they come with fleas, and yeah, not fun. And then people don't realize that fleas can carry worms. So that's why when you've got a cat or a dog, you've got to worm and flea them, because fleas carry worms. And doesn't matter that you don't let your cat out, fleas are easily brought into the house. Horrible things. Really horrible things. So there you go. That's why you got to flea and worm your animals. So, and then if your let's say for your dog, if your dog eats a snail, you're going to get them to the vets, because snails can be carriers of lungworm. I remember having rats in my old place, and you could hear them in the walls, etc. Bloody hell. I mean, I've seen lots of rats down like in some of the like industrial areas, because we're walking along, you'll see somebody run across, and it'll be like, good grief. These big things. So yeah. Well, I've never had rats in my house. So chances are, if I had a wild rat, I would definitely be going after it myself. I don't care. I'm not scared of them. I'd go after it. It's like, wait, not paying rent, right? That's it. You're in trouble. Yeah, not good. Well, I remember we were at this is years ago now, at a tram stop, and we looked across the way, and this is during the day, and we're sitting watching rats. I said to my other half, I said to Simon, I'm like, see that rat over there? And he's like, oh yeah. And people are like, what are you looking at? I was like, oh, it's a rat over there. And people are like, it's like, Really? Yeah, I only have frozen ones. Yep. And I don't eat them physically myself. My snakes do. Oh dear. Yeah, the two ball pythons, they have wiener wraps, and the other snakes, my corn snakes, my hognose, and my Texas rat snake, they have mice. But again, frozen, thawed out mice. So there you go. That's what they have. And every now and again, my the enclosure's there, but she's at the other side. The Lazador Parabana, or the they call them the Brazilian salmon pink, I will give her a pinky mouse every now and again. So she will have a mouse. Pinky mouse is basically a baby mouse, because it's how they're born. They're born with no fur on, so they get called pinkies. So there you go. If you didn't know that before, you know now. So, yep. People think, I'm just putting this out as an example, when you breed animals, because I do breed some, that you get loads of money. Now, I can definitely say, no, you don't. Doesn't happen. Hi, Sarah. Hope you're okay. But yeah, you don't get loads of money at all. I don't know where people get that from. Would be nice, but no. Yeah, I don't pay rent. I wish the Roos paid us rent. I can't. 1 cent each a week. We would be rich. Yeah, exactly. Is the Roos seen as like type of vermin in Australia? So I don't know. You get some people that cull certain animals, to try and keep the population down. So I don't know. Be lying if I knew. Oh, I'm good. Thank you very much, Sarah. So hope you're having a lovely day or night, wherever you may be. Because you can't, like I said, I can't predict where people are, because there's people from all different parts of the world. So, yep. Joyful. Oh dear. Drink of water now. Finished me tea. I think. Yes, they are kangaroos. Yeah. Not as much. They do culling season, like a culling season or something like that. At home chilling on. We are from Hambledon, Lancashire. All right, Hambledon. That's. Oh, I've heard of that as well. Which part of Lancashire? Because I'm in Lancashire. Altrincham. I think it's part of Altrincham. I might be lying. So there you go. Because I know some places they have that many, they cull them. I know you've got invasive species as well, haven't you, Dee? Australia has a wild deer problem and closing into the suburbs. So many car accidents too. I bet. Damn. Wow. Not good. Yeah, over wire. It's about 8 miles from Blackpool. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Blackpool. Actually, I used to like Blackpool years ago, but I don't particularly like it very much, because what you see is what you get on the front. But then if you go to all the back streets, it looks really, really rough. So it's not good. Not good in the slightest. But yeah. So I know have you got an invasive frog in, is it a frog or was it a toad? I think it's a type of frog in Australia. I know Florida, bloody hell, they've got loads of invasive species. That's why they have people going out and culling, what are they? Burmese pythons. Australia has wild camels. No way. No, I never would have thought that. There's wild camels in Australia. And I think everybody have got feral cats. I think there's loads of them. Yuck, toads. Oh, cane toads. Yes. Knew there was something like that. Cane toads. Yeah, I knew you had some invasive species. That was an amphibian. Yeah, not good. But yeah. But weren't they there to get rid of something, and then they just kind of multiplied? So not good. But I think in Florida they had because they do have hurricanes. Yes, it's crazy. Camels. I can't get over that. Camels. So yeah, I do know that they've had people have let animals out, or they've had hurricanes, and then from the zoos these animals have got out, and obviously they've populated in the wild. Hi, Tom. So yeah. Get over, you've got wild camels. No way. It's just mad. Really mad. And then you got crazy animals like your duck-billed platypus, which are very hard to see nowadays. They introduced the cane toad. Bad choice, taking over and eating our frogs, poisonous too. Yeah, how could they? I love white tree frogs. They're cute. Really cute creatures. How could they do that? Do like the tree frogs. They are. I love my three. I think they're great. So intelligent. Really are. It's just like when they jump on me, I'm like, you're not meant to be on me. My skin's meant to be bad for you, and you jump on me by choice. How can they be wild if you've got them? That's where my frogs originally came from years ago. Not from, I mean, I've got mine from a breeder, but that's where they originate. They don't export any more animals out of Australia, not anymore. But obviously they're in the, people have got them, and I've got three of them. But that's where they originate from. Camels jumping on you is that. Google the wild camels. It's thousands. Wild, crazy. Wow. Yeah, but they're like I said, they've got cane toads that are an invasive species, and they're eating the frogs. Hi, Philip. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. With a snow leopard. Without love a snow leopard. They are so cute. They are cute. Very, very cute creatures. Do look at some of the wild cats, and you're like, damn, I'd have that as a pet. But then I'd probably end up having no limbs left. But yeah. The camel eats cane toads. Doubt it. Very much doubt it. But I still can't get over they've got wild camels. No way. Overpopulation camels. Let's go. Let go originally hundreds of years ago. Wow. That is crazy. Really is. Oh. Are you coming out again? So she's in and out like a flipping yo-yo. Just seeing. I'm gonna eventually come off here. I can't keep up with Matt's videos sometimes. I think I watched 2 today. I'm not too sure. Because he does do loads. And I mean loads. Michael Jameson. Yeah, I know who Michael Jameson is. In South Africa has 2 tigers. Yeah. and lots of dogs, cats, and all sorts. Yeah, he does. I've seen some of his videos, but I've not watched him for a while. One's called Enzo, and I can't remember what the other one's called. I forgot the name of them. The other tiger. But yeah, he's had them for a long time, them tigers. But he was married, but looks like they've split up. So there you go. Poisonous to dogs. Toads get in there. Water boys. Why am I not surprised? Really not surprised. Diego. That's it, Diego. Yeah, you split up with Jackie. Yeah, I thought so. What happened since you last went live? Nothing. Why? Something happened. Forrest, you know what's happened. You were downstairs last time, weren't you? So, hope everybody's hit the like button. Please smash the likey. It would be appreciated. Don't know why though. She did the yeah, she did do the monkeys. Well, has he got the monkeys? So she got them still. It'll be something that's privately happened, so you're probably never going to know about it. I don't think they're that open about things like that. So probably just one of them things, really. She must have them, and the pig. I don't know about the pig. Didn't know there was a pig. So yeah. But yeah, cool. It's awkward when things like that happen, but what can you do? Forever is for a long time, but they were together for quite a while, actually, weren't they? They really were. But that's it. That's life. But she was more for the monkeys, not a lover of pigs. Don't think he has the rabbits anymore. All right, fair enough. Don't know. See, like I said, I stopped watching for a while because obviously I do things in between. So I used to watch them all the time. As Mum died as well. Which mum's this that's passed away? Oh, his mum. Oh shit, that's not good. Really not good. Damn. Not good in the slightest. Oh. Yeah, that's it. I was checking to see if Mark's coming on. Michael's mum, yeah. It's funny enough, I've got a son called Michael. So, yeah. Right. I'm actually going to call it. I think it's just going to be a slow night. And I will be back live in a fortnight's time. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll have the usual people in. He is on his own now and he has lost weight. So bloody hell, well, I'm not surprised. He's probably really severely depressed. Not good in the slightest. But anyway, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody in Facebook who's watching and everybody in YouTube. Hope you have a good night, a good morning and a good evening, wherever you may be. And I will catch you all later. Night all. Much love to you all.